You know, Molly, prosecutors tell me that there was just not enough evidence to hold the woman who was arrested. And we spoke with residents who live in that area where the shooting happened who tell me they are still concerned for their safety. What started with a fight turned into a double shooting in this neighborhood in Lake City. Police say a man and a woman were both shot following a fight with a third person in the middle of the street. The man who was shot died at the hospital. The woman was arrested, but now she's being let go, and we're asking prosecutors why.
The reason for that is because there isn't evidence to hold her in a homicide investigation. This case hasn't been sent to prosecutors. This is not prosecutors declining. This is a question of the ongoing investigation with Seattle police.
This is dash camera video the moment the fight broke out.
There was screaming and yelling on the street on the other side of the driveway.
David Fuhrer lives in this apartment next to where the shooting happened. He recalls the moments gunfire erupted.
They were trying to rob this guy, the wrong guy, and the guy, he protected himself. You know, that's what you got to do around here.
Now police are searching for the man who was attacked. Police believe he shot to protect himself.
They were trying to do the wrong thing to the wrong person. And they got treated just as they were trying to treat that person. Only that person treated him. They were just quicker on the draw.
Prosecutors say Seattle police are still investigating the shooting, and there's a lot of moving pieces in this case.
There's multiple people involved. That's probably not satisfying for people to have that answer, but these are questions that are being asked by Seattle police right now.
Prosecutors tell us that they are waiting for a case to be sent over once police have done their investigation. Now, as far as the man who police say shot in self-defense, we are told that they are still looking for him. But for now, reporting live in Seattle, Karina Vargas, KOMO News.
Yeah, that's right. It has already surpassed 2023's numbers. If you remember 2023, that was not a good year as it is. And as we go into the new year, neighbors don't think things will much change going forward, especially with this week's double shooting there.
Dash camera video of this double shooting shows it happened just feet away from this small encampment, with one man losing his life and a woman being shot and hurt.
Since a lot of the homeless have came over and stuff, a lot of bad stuff has been happening.
Neighbors tell KOMO it has led to a constant presence of emergency workers here. In fact, as KOMO got footage for this story, came this: police and paramedics helping a homeless person in distress, as other homeless folks here were told to move on.
If you mess with them, you'll get killed, so you have to stay out of it.
This week's double shooting couldn't have happened during a more horrible time for these two men who lived next door to the crime scene. That's because their 15-year-old little brother was shot and killed in this West Seattle shooting only a week ago.
Every time I see this ambulance or firefighter, it just reminds me of him.
I lost someone just like that, and seeing someone just like that is because, you know, gun violence is not a joke.
A check of records shows it's a problem that's not getting any better in Lake City, with homicides, rapes, and assaults all increasing year to year in this part of Seattle.
We're afraid of our life. We want to move out of Seattle because of gun violence.
And as for the latest on that double shooting that happened last night, police still think it was a case of possible self-defense, with the shooter just before the shooting happened being beaten up in the middle of that street. Coming to you live from Seattle tonight, Ryan Sims, KOMO News.